What up, YouTube Digital? It's hard to focus. Let me see if I can help. This guy's a fucking Mac. This guy just hustles his fucking ass off. He's down here just doing his job like a motherfucker. I'm not sure where I'm gonna name him yet, but yeah. Now, this guy back here, you can see, but this guy is an odd one because he likes to kind of burrow upside down. That's a crab. That's a little tiny green crab.
Oh, it's green? I didn't really know that.
And in a second I'll move him and you'll see that he's upside down. This guy's a snail, and I thought he died because when I brought him home from the pet store, this guy, the crab, and the hermit crab were in one bag, and the snail attached himself to the hermit crab, which obviously was not on his face but on his shell, and I had to literally take him apart, and I thought he was gonna die from it, and in reality that's not the case. He's actually doing pretty well. And I don't know what I'm going to name this sucker, because he's
Do you know what you're going to name any of them?
Yeah, I already know a couple of them. I already know one.
I think it's going to be the striped or the spotted.
But no. I think I'm going to name him. Okay, now, if we look in the back here, I got two damsels. One is a
striped and one is a dotted.
That striped one, and then that black one with two dots on it. That black one.
Stripes at the top.
Well, those white things are to mimic eyes. Fish do things like this. They do the odd colors and stuff to mimic something bigger. So if you look at it,
with the butterfly,
like killer whales and stuff like that, they will. Yeah.
There was a blue
monarchs and stuff like that. Yeah, they have.
There's a blue butterfly in Tarzan, and it started to look like it had eyes.
It's a monarch, and they do that to make themselves look bigger, when in reality they're not. Now, if you looked at that fish and you thought those white spots were eyes, that fish is way bigger than what you think it is. But that guy right there, his name is Biggie Smalls.
Biggie Smalls?
Yeah.
That one?
No. You don't get it. It's Biggie Smalls was a rapper.
No, which one are you getting?
The black one with the two dots. I'm naming him Biggie Smalls. It's Notorious B.I.G. is a rapper, but the funny thing about it is he was a fat guy like me.
Wait a minute. Daddy?
Huh?
It has big and small in it, and that one has a big amount of black and a small amount of white.
The other thing is Biggie Smalls was also known as being blacker than black. I mean, he was, and you know how there's black guys that are like not black, but then there's black guys that are like black. Well, he was like black, and they joked around about it, and so plus this guy's attitude is, I rule that fucking tunnel right there. And he sits there, and he's out right now because the stuff floating around is food that was trapped on that, so I just kind of broke it away. And he's out eating, but he rules this tunnel right here. This is his tunnel. And so I'm not sure what I'm gonna name the black and the black and white striped.
That looks like a zebra.
Yeah, but see later on apparently they get the stripes get gray on those ones. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna name him. I'm still thinking about that one. These other ones, these green deals.
And they get blue when they're angry.
Yeah, when they get pissed off, you can see they have a blue tinge to them. And when they get pissed off, they actually turn blue.
Wait a minute, why do you think that one was mad earlier?
Who knows?
I think he wanted to go inside the tunnel.
Now, the water looks cloudy. The water's actually perfect. I have a test kit. Not only do I have watch out here.
One of them is a little high, I think you said.
Yeah, well the ammonia is a little high for right this second. Oops. I bought a saltwater test kit to test all of the two different nitrates, the ammonia, the pH, and everything was fine except for the ammonia was a little high. But yesterday I added this rock and that rock and then all these fish. So I'm a little temperature is doing it's a little warm. I'm gonna kick the heater down a little bit more. That thing barely comes on. I did add the black film to the back of it. Obviously, I haven't cut it. I bought a very cool tank thing from Petco. Now, this thing is awesome because it expands. And then you have 3 different tips that go on it, and it has a little comb. It has this pad that you come out like a blue pad too, and it has the stainless steel scraper, which is only for glass tanks. And I didn't realize last night, I don't know if it was a mistake or whatever, but they didn't actually come with the blue pad. So when I did clean the tank, but I only was able to scrape it.
Yeah, are you going to have an extra blue pad for that?
Yeah, they do. They have replacements. So it'll be no problem. So the food that I use for right now, because I don't have a special...
Get the package for them to see?
No. Especially since I don't have like a ton of algae or anything else like that. You know, I'm basically feeding the guys that clean the shit. And so I have these frozen cubes that are like 1 inch square. And you pop them in there and then they kind of come apart in these little shapes right here. Some bigger, some smaller. You can see some over there on that valve. I'll have to clean off. No, because it doesn't matter for this tank. Everything you buy, they give you a packet of something with it. They give you a packet of this shit. Which I don't even think this is.
This is, Renishes, I think? Protective.
Yeah, see, makes tap water safe, which I don't have any tap water. Keeps aquarium clean. I gotta look at all of it. But everything you buy comes with, some of these sample shit, which I haven't used anything. Yeah, and I don't have fresh water, so.
Yeah.
I don't.
This is. Want salt water?
Because the difference between freshwater and saltwater is freshwater, you don't have colorful fish. Oh. Except what were they? Cichlids. Cichlids are colorful freshwater fish, but for the most part, you don't really get that cool looking of a fish. Plus, like when I switch it over to blue mode for night, like these guys start glowing a little bit. Not much.
Nice.
Not much.
I actually didn't notice that.
And so it's that type of factor right there. Plus, Daddy is a tweaker, meaning that I just can't leave nothing alone. You should know that. And I wanted something more complex than just a standard tank. And so far, this is a lot more involved than what people think. I mean, I'm in this quite a bit of money. Last night I spent $200, and
that guy's back in the tunnel.
Yep, see how he just kicks it right there? Motherfucker, this is me. This is my shit. Fuck you. Get the fuck back. And that's how it's been.
What if someone sneaks through the other side?
He rushes him back out.
Now he's gonna go get food again.
Yeah, if he sees food out, he comes out for a bit. But I gotta get more fish. Yesterday I spent $200. I did get this test kit, which is $40. Even though one piece broke, so I need to get it replaced. I did get this cleaning rod, which was like $15. I did get. I'm gonna turn the light back on. I did get the 150 watt.
Wait a minute, isn't this daytime right now?
Yeah, I did get the 150 watt heater, which barely comes on because the tank regulates itself so good. I did get 2 more medium-sized live rocks, which is that one and that one. And those were $19 a piece.
He's back in the tunnel.
Yep, he's back in his roost. He was $5. His brother was $5. Those guys were $4 a piece. The hermit crab was $2, $3, something like that. $2. That guy down there, that upside down sleeping crab motherfucker.
Oh, he's actually sleeping?
I don't know what the fuck he's doing. When I first put that cube in, that guy was eating like a motherfucker. He was just shoveling big, gigantic chunks
right there
in his face. But yeah, I think he basically just kicks it there. He likes to hide. I couldn't find him this morning, and I had to remove that rock to figure out, because I didn't know, if anybody died or anything else.
Wait a minute, did he not like it?
No, he did. The crab was underneath that one bit. Oh, he just moved. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's moving. Why did you say uh-oh?
Because he's just a weird. And then I got little microorganisms that are already taking shape on the bottom that came either on the rock or in with the live rock. But they're not food, so I'm not sure what the fuck they are. or I see them every once in a while on the bottom, just kind of, they move just enough where you can see them, but I know it's not food. So, yeah, that guy is, I want to see if I can put some light on him, so you can see how, like, you can see his two front things wrap around towards his mouth right now. Let me see if I can put, like, no, it's too much. But he's a pretty cool guy. I want to get, he was like $5, $6, something like that. So I want to get another one of them. I got to get a small bag of live rock to help fill in a little bit, because I want enough bio. The filter that I have up here is, oh God, it's doing a beautiful job. It's keeping you could see everything is circulating perfect. I'm not having to add more pumps and all that other bullshit. So that's what I didn't want to do. So I went bigger with that thing than I had to. The LED panel is doing awesome. So let me give a breakdown of how much I spent so far, so people have an idea. Building a saltwater tank is not fucking cheap. This tank is a 29-gallon glass tank from Petco. It was on sale for $9. They had a sale of $1 a gallon. Usually it's about $60 just for the tank. No lid, no nothing. Now, I could have gone with a kit, but I'm glad I didn't. If you can do this without needing to put it together in like 2 seconds, you can actually do a really good job shopping, like using Amazon, and helping to save you money. This lid here that I got was $30 on Amazon, and it's like $50 in the store. And it does have LEDs. It's not the best, but it's got like 50 LEDs in there. And then let me switch it to blue. It's got 3 blues. Now you can see the rest of the LEDs. I could swap those out, and we'll talk about that later on. This was $30 on Amazon. This is a everywhere that I talk, everybody in every video I watched about saltwater tanks said go big for a pump. You want to do more than you should with a freshwater. So instead of getting a 30-gallon pump, I got a 50-gallon pump. And that's a BioWheel Aqua, whatever, 50-gallon deal that will do 200 gallons per hour. And it is keeping the circulation perfect in here. I got that on sale locally, $27, but I could have got on Amazon Warehouse for $25. The live rock is where you get raped. 30, 20, 20. Okay. This sand, the big normal, black corn size rock that you can get fresh. This can be used in fresh or salt. That was a 20-pound bag for $25. This live rock, now the bag had a nick in it, so a lot of the actual quote-unquote water was out, but the sand was still moist. And it was still pretty, active, but they gave it to me for $6. Somebody just did it. It wasn't out. It wasn't like a week or two old thing. I do need to get a little bit more. Basically, they tell you need, everybody has their own opinion. But these normally are about $30 for a 15-pound bag. So this shit's not cheap. I am going to get a small 5-pound bag from Pet Smart to fill in a little bit in this area, and this area. And this black sand is from, I don't know, somewhere tropical. I told you prices on the fish. This guy was $4 bucks, and I like it because it's magnetic. I can move it around, and I got it the most opposite of where it should be to that. That was 30. The background was like $1.99 a foot, 3 feet. So you do the math. The water was another big pricing deal. This is all Petco water out of their box bags. It's a bag in a box, kind of like the soda setup. And matter of fact, it really mimics it really well. It is $11 per 5 gallons. So this is a 30-gallon tank. Now, I've had to take a little bit out because I've added a lot more shit in. But I still have about 7 gallons unused. 1 5-gallon not opened. 1 5-gallon about half. I did get a siphon because trying to... Isabella, come here! Trying to get that water out of those things is a bitch. So I did get a pump siphon hand deal. Over there, you'll see a bunch of hose in a package. It's over there on the table by the wall. And that was like $10. And it will help. Yeah, let me see that. It will help me do a couple things. Help me get water transferred. And also, without using this part, I could transfer... Without using this piece right here, I can transfer water from those containers to the tank without having to tip it over, and that's why that happened. So that was another $10. It's a lot of $10, $20 shit that you don't realize. But this is still, I feel, a way better deal how I did it than putting together a $100 kit. The $100 20-gallon kit, which would have not been enough filtration. So I would have automatically had to upgrade the filtration. The heater probably would have worked because naturally I keep having to turn that damn thing down because I don't want the water that high. I only want it at... Whoa. There we go. I want the water as close to... what do you call it? Shit. I want it, right in the middle. I don't want it, 72 is the bottom, 74, 76, 78, 80. I'm probably looking about 74, 76. I don't want it 80 or whatever because I don't want to produce, unwanted shit. The fish are seeming to thrive. And that was the biggest thing. A lot of the people said, get it going, let it cycle, let it do its deal, and then add the fish. And there's a couple things I am going to change, but for right now, this works, and I'm in it, at least 300. I'll have to total it out, but I'm in it at least 3, maybe 3, closer to 4. That's how much it costs. But the alternative is going to those 5-gallon tanks, but the smaller you go, the harder it is to keep everything in check. I mean, keeping all this shit in check and all the nitrates and all that shit. If you don't keep that shit in check, you can have an algae outbreak. And that's not good. You can have $100 fish flop over dead. That's not good. So that's why I have very cheap fish in here right now, and I'm going to add more, but I don't want to overstress things. I want that little guy to come out. I am going to move him. So I want him to come out so you guys can see him, because that guy's a trip. Now, yeah, technically you should not be bugging him, but I'm digital. I do what I want. Oops. Now, I am going to pop up this lid. And there we go. Now I'm going to reach down, and I'm just going to move him away just enough where he has to make a good... I'm not even touching him. That's good for right. Don't go right back, you asshole. Matter of fact, it's weird how he likes to bury himself up, like upside down, like he wants to. Hold on, I gotta prop this up against the glass. Like he wants to sleep like a human. It's weird how he likes that. He's already sunk his butt in. That's his face, and now you can see his claws. But it's weird how he tucks his ass underneath. I've never seen one do that. But let's see, Biggie. And one thing I hate is watching tanks where the fish are so overly stressed from the movement because people got motors everywhere. Instead of thinking like a car radiator or something, come in, come out, blah, blah, blah. They got fucking these things everywhere. And the damn fish they get stuck in these little vortexes and shit. And it's just not cool looking. God, this guy's a little Mac. Man, that guy's just going crazy. So, anywhoozle, sorry it's a half an hour, but saltwater tanks are fun, but they are like growing marijuana, right? Like hydroponics. Every fucking little tiny thing matters. And it is so anal that if this was not something that was right behind me and I could, deal with every day, I would not do a saltwater. And today I'm going to spend my time cleaning, getting the backing put in for good. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it black or it's got a blue. You can kind of see on that curl it's got a blue, so I'm going to check it out. And then later on, I am going to get a couple more deals, but mostly crustaceans. And maybe a couple more smaller, cheaper fish. I'm not going to buy any fish more than like, I don't know, $5, 10, maybe 10 at the most. But it's got to be a heavy-duty fish. And these damsels and stuff are pretty hardy. They're pretty easy to start out. And so, any oozle, peace.